All right, I know I'm looking a little crazy today. You know what? If you've been following my channel, subscribe to my channel, you know, like I come as I am sometimes. Like I'm not always dolled up or anything like that. It's a lazy Sunday and I'm editing this next video for you guys, so I came to pop in to say a few things. First, do not forget to subscribe to the Simply Curly channel. If you're loving my content, you want to be the first one to know and support your girl. So don't forget to subscribe to the Simply Curly channel down below. There's a subscribe button there. And also don't forget to hit that bell notification. When you do that, you get push notifications to your device, and those push notifications let you know right when I post a video. You know, with YouTube's new algorithms, it's sort of not enough to just subscribe. You know, when you subscribe to me, sometimes my new video upload notifications won't come up always for you. It sort of depends on what you click on the most or what have you. But once you hit that bell notification, you'll also get those push notifications, so you just won't forget. I love hitting that bell notification for my favorite YouTubers, and hopefully I am that for you too, so you can just hit that bell notification down below. Second, I wanted to pop in to thank every single one of you that either watched my fertility journey video, liked it, commented on my IG, or commented on my Facebook. For those that even told their stories with their fertility journey and were transparent in the comments. That was just so beautiful, and it truly made me feel like not alone. It truly made me feel happy that I posted it, because I know that even you guys commenting your stories help someone else. And so it's just so crazy how the things that we go through in life can significantly affect others in a positive way, even if those stories hurt us. And so I'm just very grateful that, you know, it was well received, and my intention of posting my story was to help others. And I truly feel empowered to continue to share my story. It's beyond words. Honestly, I'm a little speechless from the responses that I got. I mean, like, my phone was literally blowing up the whole day that I posted that video.
Okay, we all have gifts. You cannot throw away something that is special, something that is amazing.
And so I'm sort of speechless, but just overall, just thank you. I appreciate you, and I love you guys. Thank you for the love and support, and I hope that I can offer that support to you too. So if you are going through your own TTC journey, fertility journey, infertility issues, comment down below. Let's chat. You know, there's nothing like community, and I hope to, you know, lend to the conversation, lend to having another stream in the community to offer for communication and talking through any of your issues, your problems, what you found out, like sharing knowledge. Like, this is awesome. So don't forget to follow me on IG, because I've made it a point to just start sharing a lot more information on my IG stories of anything that I've found out in regards to the fertility world, especially when it comes to women of color. And so you don't want to miss out on any of my new content on IG, because I do post now pretty frequently in my stories. So you want to be in the know on my journey with me and just part of the team. So don't forget to follow me on IG. And the last point I wanted to make before we get into this vlog chitty chat video is that before you watch this, you need to watch my part 1 and 2 of my fertility journey if you haven't already. Now, if you are all cut up, sis, you at the right spot. But if you watch this video without watching those, like, you might be a little lost. So why don't you just catch up with my fertility journey? Pause the video. I will put the link above so you can easily just go to my fertility journey part 1. But in this video, I am just talking about my experience after my OB appointment. So you don't want to miss out on what I'm dealing with, my feelings. It is definitely a shorter video. Again, we are hoping to start clomid in January, so you're just going to see just what happened at my appointment, what my doctor talked to me about, and all of that jazz. So without further ado, let's get into the vlog. Listen, I hope you guys can hear me. Let me just take my mask off. I'm outside. So, what up, curls? I don't know if I would have done my intro already, but I'm just saying, what up, curls? So I'm just now leaving the doctor's office. I got a lot to talk about, so let me transition into my car, okay? Alright, hey, y'all like my hairstyle? I'm feeling like a scary spice, you know? I use melanin hair care products to do this twist out. You know one thing about them though, you get definition, but I don't know, maybe it's the way I'm undoing. I know you're supposed to use oil to undo your twist, I know that, but I just feel like, I don't know, with my hair I don't have to do that much, but this product I need to, because the ends are frizzy and I have dusted my ends, so it's not my ends being jacked up. Okay, it's just something about the product. I don't know. I like it because it doesn't feel like I have product in my hair, but you can see like the ends look a little frizzy. Anyway, so let me get driving. So I really just left this office, so I'm sort of trying to collect my thoughts a little bit, so bear with me. But y'all, all I gotta say is this healthcare system is an absolute mess. Like, and I think maybe it's just the fact of when you're dealing with infertility stuff. I really don't know. But let me just tell you, because I've already cried today. Let me tell you that. Like, you know when you cry when you're just so freaking frustrated and you ain't got nothing else to do but let a thug tear out? That's what had happened to me today. So yeah, so like basically I requested my medical records on Monday from Aspire Fertility. Basically, I don't know, it took them a long time to process everything, and I don't know why, but basically I got a call yesterday and they were like, do you want us to mail these to you or to your doctor? And I'm like, dude, I need you guys to email it to me. And they were like, we don't email your medical records. And I'm just like, oh my god. She's like, the only option is that you come in here on Friday. And so today I was thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna have to go in 45 minutes away to Addison, Texas to freaking get these papers that they're saying that they can't email. Oh my god, I'm sorry y'all. I wish I had like a phone holster, but I don't have one. Hopefully my phone doesn't fall again. I'm getting some Starbucks because I still have to work. I have to go home and finish working. But anyways, today they're like, oh ma'am, like we got your paperwork ready, but don't you want to fax it instead of coming all the way over here? And I'm just like, why didn't somebody say that earlier? But okay, so I got it faxed. I called my OB's office, got the fax number, bam, 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 bam. Did that this morning. And I called back the OB's office to make sure they got the fax, and they have like a call center. So they were like, oh, we'll have the office call you back when they get the paperwork. They called me back in the afternoon, pretty much 40 minutes before I have my appointment, which was so stressful. And they were like, we don't have the fax. And I was like, you guys don't have the fax, this is not the fax number. They're like, that's not the fax number. And I'm just like, this whole day somebody gave me the wrong fax number, so you guys don't have my medical records, and I need that to have this appointment. Like, the doctor's not gonna know that what the hell I'm talking about without these papers, man. So I was just like, what's the fax number then? Like, and they gave me a different one, and so I called back the Aspire clinic, and they were like, oh, the medical records girl is all out of office now.
You know what? I'm gonna stop talking to you right now before I get blowing up on your ass.
And I was just like, oh my god, I'm gonna hold my phone. And I was just like, are you serious? And she was like, yeah, I'm sorry, I can text her to see if she can resend it, but she is out of office. And I was like, okay, thanks, bye. But when I said thanks, bye, I was instant tears. Like, you guys don't even understand. It's taken so long to get everything, and we still haven't gotten stuff figured out. You know what I mean? So it's just like all the stress from like getting everything set up properly is like took a toll on me. So I like cried a little bit, but I called them back and I was like, somebody here gave me the wrong fax number. Can you guys go look at the fax machine for this number? Like, so they ended up finding my paperwork. So I literally ended up crying for nothing. So I was mad about that. So whoop-de-whoop, get into the clinic. It took them forever to see me. Like, I would say I was waiting for 40 minutes. Like, so my appointment was at 2:50. It's now 4:30. Exactly. So yeah, the doctor, my OBGYN, I have never met her before. Like, I had opened up a referral, but didn't end up going to see her right away. So this was my first time seeing her, and she's nice, but she's so abrasive, which I'm used to that. Like, I grew up with tough parents, so it's not like I need to be, oh my gosh, like everything's like flowers and roses. But she was just like very cold. I don't know if she was tired or what, but I was like, she is different, but I liked her at the same time. It was weird. Anyways, it was sort of hard to explain to her like what was actually going on. My basic question was, can you start clomid cycle with me? And will you guys bill my insurance? Because if you watch my other video, that was my issue with Aspire Clinic or fertility. Let me make my order. Can I get a grande iced coffee with light ice, almond milk? Ooh, the lighting is trash.
Alright, you had a grande iced coffee with no plastic, almond milk, light ice, a grande salted caramel mocha, no mocha, and a bacon Buddha sandwich. So today, $13.50.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, so I just did my Starbucks order. So yeah, she was a little abrasive. Like, I felt like I was taking a test. Like, that's how I felt. But anyways, I was just looking for her to tell me if she can do clomid cycles with me, and she was sort of like unsure of herself. I feel like she was like, that's not my specialty, but we definitely can do clomid cycles, and we're gonna prescribe you the medicine, tell you how to take it, and then do follow-ups. And she's like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm only gonna do 3 cycles with you, and if there's no luck there, we're gonna refer you back out to a specialist. So we were just talking it through, because I think she was like having a hard time understanding what actually happened with Aspire, and she was a little confused. So I'm like, if she confused and she a doctor and she doesn't bill, but she knows about billing, insurance and stuff, then they're trash. I shouldn't say that they're trash, but you know what I mean? Like, Aspire, like, what are y'all doing? Y'all are overcharging. Again, $1,250 for prescribing me clomid and monitoring me throughout the month and giving me a pregnancy test. Where is that coming from? Is that medication $1,000 for a week? It's only 7 days that you take that medicine. So that, if you guys can understand, feel me on that. Like, that is why I'm not gonna just settle and give somebody $1,250 without doing my research. unfortunately, I can't just talk to a doctor on the phone about it. I had to go and make an appointment for somebody to even tell me if they'll do this type of services for sure. So she said, because she was backed up in her day, like she hadn't had time to review my medical paperwork, and so she's just gonna take time and she's gonna get back to me on Tuesday let me get my wallet out. She's gonna get back to me on Tuesday about like what she feels like is truly right, like if she truly feels like I should start on clomid and can do it with her, or if she's just gonna automatically send me to a specialist. And then she told me in the meantime, research how much clomid is gonna charge, like just so I know how much clomid costs for TRICARE, so I can have a good perception of that, because she thinks that that's probably going to be the portion that I'll probably have to pay out of pocket for. And then she gave me a suggestion for a fertility clinic in Arlington, which probably is not going to be covered by TRICARE, but at the end of the day, if I end up having to get pay out of pocket costs for fertility services, that at least I have a referral for a trusted fertility service clinic that she said they are very cost conscious, and anything that they're gonna charge you, they're very upfront about it well before your visits. Like, that's the kinds of vibes I need to be on. And also, you know, like they could end up being cheaper than Aspire in general. So overall, it was definitely an informative visit. I honestly wish I could have just talked to her over the phone. Like, I don't know why in healthcare we always have to go in to see somebody. Like, run my insurance, get paid for the phone call, but can you just talk to me on the phone or through video chat? Like, I don't know why we have to like physically go to the doctor's office for these kinds of situations. But you know, comment down below if you are in a similar situation where you're in the phase of your fertility journey, or you're trying to conceive journey and you've gotten infertility or fertility testing, but now you're just trying to figure out your insurance part of things, like how everything lines up, like who you're gonna see for real, you know, because I see that there are positives in staying with a fertility specialist, because if something doesn't work, you're constantly with them versus having to pull your medical records from here and there and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, you know, like you can just, you know, stay with them and they have a long-standing relationship with you, versus the second option where it's like go to OB and then get resent back out to the specialist. Honestly, if it saves me money, that's what it's gonna have to be. But I see points. Okay, I see points the other way. But yeah, are you guys liking this fertility TTC Operation Baby Whitted series that I'm doing? Like, are you guys feeling that? Like, I hope so. I've gotten a lot of love on my IG, like, and Facebook. I really did not know how many people deal with the same thing, and I've gotten a lot of messages from people that I don't know at all that follow me, and people that I do know, and the consensus is clear that people are really happy to see me talk about this, because they don't see many black people doing it. Like, black people, we be like, throw away the key. Why are we like this? Is it like trauma, generational trauma? Like, what? Why don't we talk? What y'all think? Y'all don't be really popping in my comments like that, but I really want y'all to tell me down below. Like, let's start a conversation. Like, why do black people not talk about fertility? Because I've been reading up on a lot of information, just like different studies that have been done and things like that. And you know, black people are underserved, and you know, that's that on that. Like, we already know that, just because of systematic racism and just like differences in socioeconomic status, and I feel like that just like affects your knowledge of things. Also, when you grow up with generational wealth, which black people do not, there's stuff that comes with it. Like I said, knowledge, the funds to do this. Like, if I was to have generational wealth, sis, I wouldn't even be going through this, right? Like, I would have just been like, do the $12.50, that's like pennies.
Thank you.
I think, like, is that how people do? All right, I'm back. I got my drink. Drink. What's up? Drink. Fade it. Drink. Fade it. I don't remember when that song came out. Hold on, let me get my bearings. I'm at a major cross intersection right now. Ooh, let me put my window up. You know, one thing that is like a weirdo thing about me is that it gives me anxiety when I'm driving to keep the window down. Like, if it's on the highway, that's different, but like, just like when I'm stopped and I have the window down, like, I think it's probably just like from growing up in Chicago. Like, people always, like, when you were at intersections, like, people would oh shit, don't die, Lauren, don't die. People would sell you stuff, ask you for money, but come hella close to your car window, and I just can't have that. Like, I just keep my window up. Like, give me a barrier, you know? Like, nobody's out here in the streets like that in Texas. Like, nobody does that. But anyways, weird fact about Lauren. So, where was I, y'all? Like, I don't even remember. This is my order for Starbucks, like, in case anybody wants to give me Starbucks. Like, can y'all see? Can y'all see my order? That's my order. That's my order. It's about to be eaten and I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything yet today. Head's hurting and everything. Eating an egg sandwich. It's 4:45. I'll tell you how my day is going. So, sorry. I guess this is turning into a mukbang at this point. This is like really random. But, so, my honest feelings about everything right now is that at least the OBGYN is willing to look over my paperwork, and I'll find out soon if she'll do the clomid cycles with me. Because we just want like assistance, you know what I'm saying? Like, we want Medicaid. I always mess that up. What the hell? We just want medicinal assistance because obviously we need it. Again, we are not trying to rush God's timing, but God gave us a brain to use it and use services on the earth. So that's where I'm at, sis. That's where I'm at with everything. God, these roads are so bumpy, but my skin looks popping. Like, y'all, all I have on right now, oh my God, all I have on right now is concealer under my eyes, not my skin. Like, I don't have makeup on. I don't even have tinted moisturizer on. But yeah, I just had to get to my house because that doctor's office is down the street. So I got tired of all that interruption. But yeah, my honest feelings right now is that I'm glad the OB is at least gonna look into it. She's gonna review the results and she's gonna determine for sure if she's gonna suggest doing clomid with her, or if she's just gonna say, sis, I just need you to go to a specialist. I'm sorry. And if that's the case, hopefully the fertility clinic that she provided to me is cheaper because it is closer. So on top of the gas mileage to Aspire, it's just expensive. Like, you add all the trips that I have to take. The other one that is close by and cost effective, that she says, is in Arlington, which is pretty close. So hopefully I just can get the ball rolling soon enough for January, because if you guys know about clomid, it's over for me this month anyways. Like, I can't start clomid. You have to start the whole process at the beginning of your cycle. The beginning of my cycle was last Thursday, so that's that on that. Like, it's over with this month. But again, I hope that at least, I know it might sound weird, but for me, I hope the OB can do a few clomid cycles, just because I truly believe I truly believe like we just need a little bit of assistance. So I have faith that we might get pregnant in a few cycles, but you know, and have that covered by insurance. And then after that, if that doesn't work, then go and pay out of pocket, like, for the big bucks. And you know, that will give us enough time to plan, you know, what we need to plan financially. If I need to add that secondary insurance for my employer that offers some coverage for fertility services. So that is the update. I'm about to go in here and finish my work day. I might take you guys along on that. Like, it's like a real vlog, I guess. So that was my appointment, you know. So now I'm about to go in, like I just said, into the house. I'm about to start working, but as I start working, well, not start working, finish working, because I gotta finish working. But in the middle of that, I'll probably be explaining to Michael what had happened was. Let's go now. So this is my desk. It's junky, but don't judge. We got the little mouse pad, my old coffee. Oh wait, my old coffee, my new coffee, my to-do list, and I'm basically just in a cave. Oh my gosh, you'd be proud of me. I am getting better at being a plant mom. Unfortunately, my palm plant died. Like, I think the dirt actually had a fungus. Michael's like, it just died, probably just because it needed more sun. And I was like, it's a low light plant. Like, no, I like.
I overwatered it.
No, I promise I barely watered it, and it could be that maybe like the pot is not like, because it has a drain part to it, so maybe it's just like the pot, like it just, maybe the dirt, like I don't know.
Was it the roots?
It could have been like, maybe I didn't pot it properly. I just don't think that it was like the location, and I did not overwater it. Like, I actually would forget to water it. Which is okay. Yeah, which is okay for that specific plant, not for some, but the dirt has white spots on the top. So I was like, maybe it has a fungus in there.
Oh, the white spots on the top?
Yeah.
Did you make sure those white spots weren't moving so it doesn't have sugar bugs?
I don't know, girl. I didn't get close enough, girl.
The sugar bugs, the little white spots that I had on mine, they were on like the what do you call it, the leaves, and they were on the dirt, and they like to eat at it. It looked like just spots, but if you look close enough, they move around.
Yeah, so actually it was infested by, and I thought they were spider mites, and